You're welcome.
Well, I'm going to get myself set up and cleared here tonight, so I got to have a good working space because the last time I was here I fell off the stage. So this time I'm going to make sure I stay nice and close to the front and away from the window. Wow, everybody, it is so nice to be back here in Delmar. I am thrilled to be back here because, again, it is much safer on this side of the bridge. So really, it is much safer, and I feel it as soon as I cross over. So it does really feel good. And since I got invited back, I decided, you should learn your audience, right? We should know our audience. So what I did was I looked up Delmar, and I said, I'm going to do my research. So, anybody actually from Delmar? All right, I got at least 3 of you in the back that are from.
Half.
Okay, the whole town is half and half, right?
Well.
So the slogan for the town, thank you, I'm going to come back to you, but so the slogan for the town is, the town too big for one state, okay? So if I say something that's not true, I'm going to count on one of the 3 of you to call me out, okay? So it is the town that's too big for one state, with a population of 2,027 people. Okay. So I just want to back up a smidge into that. So let's just say that there's 75 people here in this room, okay? Because I can hear all 75 of you at once. Yeah, that's 75 people. And you know that 75 people in here increases the town's population by 22%. So by just being here tonight, we have increased the population in the town by 22%. So, ladies, got some bad news. Okay? Straight ladies, I've got some really bad news. There are only 75 men for every 100 women. Okay? So, ladies, we've got to work. Oh, look, are you raising your hand because you're calling me out on that? Or are you cheering because you're a single man? Pick of the litter, guy. I see you. So that means, ladies, we're going to have to work a little bit harder. And, I'm looking out in the crowd, and I think that it's possible that every single man in the town of Delmar's here. So, when my friends ask me where should I go, for hooking up, I say, yeah, man, go here. There's plenty of dudes at the club. So, another thing is that I do love to be a matchmaker. So, when I try to come across people that I think are going to mesh, I really try. Plus, I'm a fan of sex. And so my most recent pairing was my psychiatrist and a colleague from work. And I couldn't believe it. I was so happy that they went out. And it was just amazing. And so I'm more of the friend of the colleague at work. And he wanted to know, he says, well, is she attractive? Is she pretty? So I wouldn't kick her out of my bed. That's as best I could do. And so I scored because, just having sex is a win-win. Win-win, right? I didn't say it had to be a long match or anything, just a match. So let's see, what else about the town? So the thing that first connected Delmar was the railroad. So the contract says, you can only work in this state and you can only work in that state. So when they hit the line, they got to join the railroad. So that was the first creation of the town. Guess what the second thing they connected was? The sewer system. So the next thing they connected was the sewer system, and then they connected the schools. So I'm like, wow, this is great. I'm like, well, okay, let me think about this. Well, what are some differences? We said, well, okay, there's a mayor for each side. There's like a commission and a town, something else on the other side. So I'm like, okay, so we have 2 kinds of forms of government. And I was thinking, well, gosh, we can't really cross over the state lines, back home, because if you run from the cops and you get over the state line and you can do it before the radio gets you, you'll be good. So I was thinking here, if I broke the law on the Delaware side, could I just hustle on over to the Maryland side?
Not anymore.
You're not kidding.
Personal experience.
Yeah, my wrists are pretty fucking sore still. And I thought I was going to be late for the show. Oh my God. So anyway, it's a fantastic town. I didn't fall off the stage. And I'm so happy to be here. I do have one quick thing to close on. So my name is Les Jackson, okay? Not just, but Les Jackson. And so if you're looking for me, if this is a scroll thing that you're doing for the votes, you're gonna scroll through until you find the first gray-haired white lady you come to, okay? The same thing for if you're gonna look me up online. So you're gonna type in Les Jackson, then you're just gonna scroll to the first white-haired white gray-haired lady. So thank you all again so much. This has been so much fun. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're quite welcome. Les Jackson, everybody. Keep going. Keep going. Giving you all a history lesson. That was cool.